Hey friends, Brad here. I've got some new stuff in the mail today and I want to cover it with you real quick. If you remember a few months ago, I did a video from the guys at Riveted Market. I showed you how their air vents, the ones you can point around everywhere, a door lock blocker, and your air filters for the air conditioned vents on the Dometic air conditions. They reached out to me last week and said, hey, we got some new products out and I want to showcase them here now. Here's my two boxes. Now, I can't personally use either one of these because I've already done the stuff that's in this box and I don't have the equipment for this box. But they are still fantastic and I still love them and I still think they're really, really useful. And I think somebody is going to be happy today because I'm giving both of these away. I'm going to show you what they are first. First, let's talk about the CampAir Thumbscrew conversion kit for your Airstream vents. Now, I've done this a number of times on my trailer, on this trailer and our last Airstream, where I put in riv nuts or rivet nuts in my ceiling and I removed the Airstream just standard Phillips screw that holds your Airstream vent covers up there, or your return. It's really the air conditioning return, so the little flimsy filters. Now, if you didn't see the previous video where I put in CampAir air filters up there, it's got a charcoal filter and a MERV 8 and a MERV 11 filters. They're both options out there. And I will tell you that I have been using that system since then. I know I was in Minnesota when I made the video, but we've traveled, I don't know, a lot of miles since Minnesota. And I've been using the system now for the time frame. So 6-8 weeks, something like that. I've been using the air filter. Anecdotally, I've not measured anything inside my trailer, but my Dyson fan that I've had up here for a long time, Dyson HEPA heater, filter, fan, all the things, it does all the things. I've talked about it in a number of videos, but it's been running pretty consistently every time the trailer's powered on and we're in it. Either the heater's on or the fan's on, so it runs all the time. I have noticed that filter system in the Dyson fan is cleaner than it was previously because I usually just pull the thing off and wipe off the dust or shake out the dust on occasion from the Dyson fan. Doing that after having installed the MERV 8 filters up in my air conditioning system and the charcoal filters, I have not had to clean that thing as much as I did then. And we've traveled through all the places in dusty environments too. So it seems to be working much better anecdotally. Again, I didn't measure anything. That's just, from what I see. But back to the air conditions. This system is really fantastic, and I'm going to go through the individual pieces in here. You got a wrench, thing to keep them getting shavings in your face, set of instructions, step bit, the M4 rivet nut. I had a different tool for that, but this is really neat the way they designed this. A bag for your front air vents, a bag for your rear air vents. If you have two air conditioners, if you only have one, they'll only come with one of these. I'm going to walk through the process real quick. And the instructions in here are very simple. Again, this is only for the Dometic air conditions. If you are worried about scratching your ceiling with a Phillips screwdriver, or it's just a pain to find the screwdriver and take it out, this system, like the ones I've done for mine, and there's a competitor out there who has a different brand, but these little thumb screws that you can use to just take them out and pull your filters down, this makes life much easier. I just went through Amazon and purchased all the things I need to install this for myself from Amazon, but that's, finding all the pieces, and you have to order extra because you can't get the exact number. But this kit comes with exactly what you need for both air conditions or a single air condition if you happen to have it. And again, it's for 2023-ish and older Airstreams back a few years, because the new ones have the Coleman or the GE air conditioner on them, and they have the giant big filter. This will be only for all of you with the 2 rectangle type returns for your air condition. So here's how this works. You get your screwdriver out, you take the thing down, then you take this step bit here and you drill up to the second hole right here. So that'd be, I believe it's 8mm or 6mm. So you go down to the second thing here, so drill up to that. Then you take your rivet nut and you put the rivet nut on here like this and screw it down. Then you take your really awesome tool here, you insert this into a drill bit, a drill into a drill, and you hold this up against the ceiling, put the rivet nut in the hole, and you drill down. Now what's going to happen is this thing is going to squeeze down tight, and these little ridge parts here will flatten out, and that will be against the roof. And then you back this thing back out with your drill. And then there's a gasket here that I'm not going to show, but then this piece would go up into that and that's what it screws against inside the roof. So you would have 4 of these in each vent, and then you would put your washer and 4 of these in each vent to be able to easily remove your air conditioned vents, to clean them or to check in something up there, instead of going to find a screwdriver and using that. Why is a screw bad? Airstream has pre-drilled holes in all 4 holes, and if you tighten it too much, you run the risk of making the hole too big. It's just a pain, and if trying to find the screw hole, and if you miss with the screwdriver, you can scratch your roof and you can't get the scratch out. This thing makes it much easier to do. It does come with this cool little device here, so when you are drilling out with your step bit, this covers up the hole. As you drill, all of your shavings fall down into here. You still should wear eye protection as laid out in the instructions, but the instructions are laid out pretty easily. So remove your vent, do the drilling, put the rib nut in, screw it in tight. Now that's what your rib nut hole looks like. And then you go ahead and install that. There's your 2 pieces at the end. So the instructions are very, very simple and very easy to use. And this kit is great. It's a fantastic kit. So if you don't yet have thumb screws in your air conditioned vents and you have the Dometic air condition, this kit can be yours. All you have to do is go to rivetedmarket.com. There's a link down below. Also, you can still get my discount on all things purchased on Riveted Market. And again, the filters, the vents, the door blocker, whatever you might want, all the things are there, and they do a great job. And I'm really, really impressed with what they have so far. But you can get the discount using my code down below and the link down below. So please check that out. In my own trailer, these are computer thumb screws, but these thumb screws go up into a rib nut that's already in the ceiling, and it does make getting in and out of here easier. I will say that the ones that Riveted Market has, they're a little bit bigger and a little bit more easy on the thumbs to get in and out. These are pretty difficult, so I like the wider body that he has included in with these here. And very, very impressed with this kit. Very impressed with this kit. So it makes one-stop shop. You don't have to find all the pieces. So check out Riveted Market and get yours today. Now let's go check out the other boxes over here, because I think some of you are going to find this thing absolutely fantastic. All right, box number 2 is some stuff. Let's see what we got here. Suction cup, suction cup, suction cup, suction cup again, and 2 other pieces and some instructions. You may be wondering, what's all this for? If you are a member of the Starlink community and you have the new Starlink Mini, this device is for you. So you can use this to connect your Starlink Mini and hook it up and suction cup it. And you can use it in your vehicle if you happen to have a sunroof or a glass roof where you can point it to the sky. If you are in an Airstream or any other RV with the skylight, you can suction this thing right up into your skylight and point it out. Now, if you don't know, the Starlink Mini has the antenna and the modem all in one device. So it can be powered by DC, it can be powered by a battery, it can be powered by plugging it in. So this device puts all that together and suction cups it up into the skylight of your Airstream or whatever you got else with a sun type roof, or if you have a glass roof or something like that, or in your home or something like that, you can put it up, suction cup it up in there, so you don't have to leave it outside, or you don't have to get the one that you attach to the roof. So I think this is a really cool deal. Let's go assemble it real quick and I'll show you how it works. Now that I have them assembled, we're going to suction cup them up there, and I'll show you how they stick up there. Now, again, I don't have the Starlink Mini. You might be wondering what I use for internet. We have Verizon on our phones, so we can hotspot to those. We have Verizon on our iPads, so we can hotspot to those. We have T-Mobile home internet, and we have the internet from RV Mobile Connect. You may have remembered me installing that really cool antenna on the roof and putting the router in and running it through the wiring. But I do not have Starlink, and I'll tell you why. It's $500 to $600 for stuff, and then $165 a month for unlimited data, and $50 a month for 50 gigabytes of data. And I'm trying to, I think that's correct. I don't know specifically, but I love Starlink. I love Elon Musk. I love all the things that they have capable there, but I can't justify the cost of Starlink when what I have works. So our T-Mobile is $60 a month. Our Verizon is whatever it is per month for tethering data, but our RV Mobile Connect system is about $109 a month. So everybody has to make their choice for what internet you need and what works for you. We have a plethora of things in our rig, and we do a lot of internet stuff here. So I've used Starlink from neighbors. I've used Starlink from friends. I've been in many trailers with Starlink. I see it in RV parks all the time. each system that you could possibly have has positive and negative aspects of it. You know, some are cost, some are availability, some are upload download speeds. But I always go back to saying, if you are in an RV and trying to bring house habits into your RV, that includes internet and water and power, etc., etc., etc. If you're trying to bring house habits into your RV, you're going to be feeling the pain because you're going to run out of internet before you think you will, or you're not going to have service where you think you will. You're going to run out of water before you think you will, or you kind of learn the whole system. So what we have works great for us.
And that's all I have to say about that.
All right, let's show you how this thing puts together and hangs up in the ceiling. If I had the Starlink Mini in here clamped into these two pieces here, I could still hold on to the outside here. This is actually not a handle. It works as a handle, but it's actually a cord wrap. So if I put the Starlink Mini up inside the rig here, it would go up like that. I would press it up against there, holding it up with one hand, and that's when I would lock in my suction cups and lock in the suction cup here. So now it's up there, and then you can have your cord, your extra cord wrapped around these two pieces, and it comes with a little Velcro cord lanyard so you can wrap that up and it won't be hanging around everywhere. But you can put your Starlink Mini right here. It'll get you signal right out the roof. And just in case you're wondering, yes, you can still close the shade with it in there. I think this is a really cool product. I wish I had a Starlink Mini to test it out so I could show you how this thing works, but you can use this in your tow vehicle if you happen to have a sunroof. You can use this in anything where the glass points to the sky. Thank you very much to the folks at Riveted Market for sending me these products and letting me check them out. Now, how to win. I'm going to give both of these products away, one thing per entry. So if you would like to be entered to win, all you have to do is go to our website, 13adventures.com, click on the Contact Us link over there, fill out your name, your email address, and specifically put in there if you want the Thumbscrew conversion kit or you want the Starlink Mini suction cup kit. Put that in the notes down there, and I will draw one winner for each thing, and I will mail these things to you. Again, you can get a discount on any purchase made on rivetedmarket.com by using our discount code, which is on the screen here, and using the link down below in the video description. That'll take you right to their website. So thank you again for joining. Thanks for allowing me to be a part of your day. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.